about his
so
policies.
what's so weird too, Lana? I don't know if you're hearing this, but a lot of people are still on this mask thing. They're still mad about masks and COVID and vaccine. I'm like, what fucking year am I in? Why are we still talking about this? And first of all, I was stunned that we were talking about it at the time. I was like, this is legitimately the dumbest culture war I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen anything dumber than this. This has now turned people who I even thought were smart into complete fucking morons. I've never seen anything like it. And you have people like, they got things wrong. I was like, well, that's kind of what science is. Science does progress into some things, and maybe there was a few things here or there, but I'd rather err on the side of caution than stick my chest out and go, and so now I'm seeing, I still see people talking about masks and COVID, and I'm like,
remember Herman Cain?
Fucking weird.
Herman Cain went to one of them Trump rallies.
Yeah.
I'm not
What's he
wearing
doing
no
now?
mask. Huh?
Well, I said, what's he up to these days?
Dead.
What? He's dead?
Herman Cain.
Wow.
Remember? He was at that rally bragging about not wearing a mask. Dead.
Not one person that I've ever met that could not name somebody that they know has died from COVID.
Right.
Not one.
Right.
There's not one person that can name somebody that died from the vaccine. You could make up something. You could make up that, your cousin did, and, but there's no proof, obviously to that. But I don't understand.
Super spreaders. That's right. He was having super spreader events constantly. And oh my God.
He did it at the debate.
Fucking MAGA, man. What the fuck? They were just dying. Just dying. And still, like you said, I'm not wearing no mask. I'm not getting vaccinated. Meanwhile, Trump was vaccinated.
Well, there were
COVID.
Yeah, but the one thing and it's not funny. It's still at the end of the day, it's still sad. But there were plenty of stories where a lot of nurses were nursing these people who were dying of COVID, and they were begging for the shot.
After,
crying. And they're like, it's not how it works. I mean, you can't do it now. And, I just want to clear one other thing up, that maybe you could find somebody in the beginning or somebody, I don't know, but some things change. But nobody, just like any vaccine, nobody says that if you take the vaccine, you don't get COVID. Because when Biden got COVID a few weeks ago, I heard a lot of people saying, LOL, I guess those vaccines didn't work. How many booster shots did he get? And there's a good possibility Joe Biden's probably still alive because he got those shots.
Exactly.
You dumb fucks.
Yeah. Same with Trump.
It's right.
It doesn't cure it. It doesn't stop it from happening. But again, that's the undereducated part, right? Like not really doing your research, because no vaccine is a permanent, you are never going to get the flu. No, it just means that you're not going to get as sick as you could get or die from it.
Right.
Like, oh my God.
Well, Lana, I think we broke our record for longest show. Maybe, I don't know, but our chat is blowing up, and I'm sure there's a lot of interesting conversation going on there. It's probably like one you'd see on Twitter. But Baby Juggernaut and Q Dub and Juanita, I'm sure, are holding their own on there. I appreciate.
Thanks, guys.
We got a few. I mean, all right. I do want to acknowledge some people that have not ever I've seen on the chat. So are you okay with that, Lana?
No, go ahead.
All right. Let's see. I got to go back a little bit. Who is a name I have not recognized?
Now that's funny. Common Sense just said what he said. He's like, oh, you get the vaccine, you're not supposed to get COVID. Like, that's not how that works. Dude.
Oh, is that what somebody mentioned that? Nothing but the news. LOL. You are literally parroting the talking points of the fake news media. Weird. That's a talking point of the Harris and Dems super spreader event. Wow. What it's like to be a lemming. And I think maybe he might have been responding to somebody in the chat, or maybe he was responding to us. I don't know. Folky7, wait, are these the fucking weirdos actually defending the vaccine? If you're talking about me, then the answer would be 100% yes.
Yeah.
I am definitely defending the vaccine. I am
Oh,
defending
yeah.
Dr. Anthony Fauci.
Yeah.
I am defending intelligence. I am defending science.
Science.
And so
Don't
to
drink
answer your
bleach.
question, the answer is yes. And he finds that to be pathetic after years of being proven wrong. Oh, okay. Well, in the comment section later, please, if you could provide some information, and I will share it with Lana about how I don't know, the vaccines were wrong.
Yeah, they believe those pictures are like always the white women who are like, I just had the vaccine, and they're like shaking to death, but it only happens to the white women.
Those
It's
were my
like, they're like,
favorite
I can't
videos.
stop shaking. I'm in the hospital bed right now, and I'm just shaking because I have the
Lana,
vaccine.
I gotta be honest with you, I could not get enough of those. I would watch every fucking second of it. Like, I wouldn't just watch it for a second and go, this person's an idiot. I'd watch every second of the lady doing the shaking like she
Yeah,
was
but she got
affected by
full
the
makeup
vaccine.
on. It's like, how the hell did you get all that makeup on with all this shaking, lady? Like,
Yeah.
stop playing right now.
You know, I love, there's a lot of shows that I reference. Seinfeld is one of my favorite shows of all time. There was a character on there named George Costanza. He was a narcissist. He would do anything, like even if he was lying, he needed you to believe it. And he banged his elbow once, or no, he did one of those nudges because somebody said something stupid and they busted him. So he made up this story that he banged his elbow. So every time he saw him, he had to go now through this whole elbow thing.
Yeah,
And that's what I think this lady now has to do. She has to keep up this whole ruse for the rest of her life. Or maybe there's a cure for for her ailment. I'd be interested to know if that was ever if it was ever found in science, found the cure to her vaccination. Wow, this country.
It's really sad, but yeah. I appreciate QW 34, Baby Juggernaut,
Juanita Sanders,
QW
34. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we appreciate the comments. I listen. You don't bother me. I mean, you really don't. You could call me names. You could call, and I know I don't speak for Lana. Lana is a
I don't care.
person that can speak for herself. You know, I speak for myself when I say none of this. I mean, literally none of it bothers me. Name calling, innuendo, whatever. It just doesn't bother me. I do appreciate you guys watching, though. I really do. And if you guys don't mind, even you, Common Sense 101, please like, share, and subscribe to the show. Give us that. I mean, we mentioned some of your comments. We were friendly enough to do that. So at least hit the like button for us and subscribe. And then you can come back every week and you can all caps us to death. I can't promise that we're going to read every single comment because you seem to go on, you know, you're like the AR-15 of
I know. I was like, I thought it was a Russian bot for a minute there.
It might be.
This is like,
it might be. Yeah, might be one of them Elon bots.